Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Did you think I was going somewhere? I'm not going anywhere. But, damn fan. Boost! I'm YouTube famous now. Da 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 da, because the album is available this year. The album, the Jeffree Star Love Affair soundtrack. Dad, AF, give it this hair, lipsticks and hairs. She's not a Christian. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Now, this is the theme song of me and Jeffree Star, and my love affair with Jeffree Star. I'm still upset, okay? Jeffree! Why haven't you invited me to your Hogwarts castle in the sky, Jeffree? No, but seriously, okay? Let's listen to these words for a second, okay, from Dreams from Fleetwood Mac, because I love that song so much. But here are the words, okay? You ready? Now here you go again, okay? You say you want your freedom. Now, Jeffree Star, he is always wanting his freedom from me. Everybody knows, okay, we're a couple. Everybody knows that I signed 15 NDAs. Everybody knows that he wants to be with me, but he wants to keep on acting like he's not, okay? So I'll give him his freedom, okay? Just like she says here. Well, who am I to keep you down, okay? I'm not going to keep you down. Now, I know you like to go down, but I'm not going to keep you down, okay? It's only right that you should play the way you feel it, but listen carefully to the sound of your loneliness, you lonely doll. And it says it even right here. It talks about lonely doll. Thunder only happens when it's raining, blah, blah, blah. Now, here I go again. I see the crystal vision, okay? I see your crystal vision all day long. People are like, what the hell is going on? I see the crystal vision of Jeffree Star. That's called the truth, okay? And the truth shall set you free. And the truth is, things don't look good for Jeffree Star. Okay, I'm just saying. We ain't gonna get into it today, okay? But I'm just saying things don't look good for Jeffree Star. So, there's a lot of drama to talk about today, boys and girls. Before we do, let me put on a little bit of lip gloss. You guys are like, you are wired for sound. Listen, I have literally only had one small cup of coffee today, and this is water, and don't be jealous of my summer Starbucks cup. You can get it for Etsy, probably for $80. Before I get into the drama, I have some birthday shout-outs I'd like to give. The first one is, hold on a second, my first one I think is for Sarah, but I want to make sure. Oh, no. Major drama of the world. Gabriel Zamora up at 2:30 in the morning. Why does Jaclyn Hill have me craving a Crunchwrap Supreme at almost midnight on a Sunday? Because, you know, Jaclyn Hill's making all these Crunchwrap Supreme. Girl, but I have to tell you, I do, okay? Now, I know Trisha Paytas, that she doesn't like Jaclyn Hill, and I know that she doesn't like what's his name, Farnham on the channel, but Jordan when he's dating Jaclyn Hill. But do you guys watch Jaclyn Hill's boyfriend, Jordan's channel, More Seasoning? I love that channel, okay? That dude can cook. Jaclyn, invite me over to your house anytime. I want some of that mac and cheese and mashed potatoes, okay? Listen, I love a good side menu, okay? And a side menu means you don't order anything but just starches and sides, okay? I don't even need a main course. I just need sides. You know what I mean? So anyway, that was Gabriel Zamora. No! Tati, no more Crunchwrap Supremes. Have you guys had the Taco Bell Black Bean Crunchwrap Supreme? It is so good. It is like one of my favorite things in the entire world because I'm a vegetarian, you know. So anyway, okay. Then I wanted to say a very, very happy birthday to Sarah. Another great Fleetwood Mac song. Sarah reached out to me and said that today is her 26th birthday. So happy birthday, Sarah. And I also received a message. I mean, I get so many birthday messages, you know, from you guys. But anyway, birthday requests. Shelly said that today she turns 48. Me and Shelly are the same age. So happy birthday, Shelly. I hope you are having the most fantastic birthday in the entire world. And I just want to say to everybody out there, thank you so much for the continued cameo requests. It's like every day I wake up and I have more and more and more. And it's just like the coolest thing in the entire world. And I really didn't think when I started it, I thought I would get like maybe 10 or something and then it would stop. It is like continued to go and go and go. So if you're looking for a good Christmas present, a cameo from yours truly would really be great. And maybe some merch. Maybe I have all kinds of merch, like Be Too Much. And you should always be too much. Don't let people try to tell you to quiet down, okay? I cannot stand that. I think when you tap into your authenticity of being who you truly are, like, I think that's when you become too much, and then people, like, embrace that. I do. So go over and get you a Be Too Much hoodie off of my... I got one. It's coming. Anyway, and you get your good Judy merch, and you can get you a mug if you want, or a t-shirt, you know, or a tank top, or you can get a family-friendly one. All my sayings are over there. So anyway, all right, let's get into the drama at 5 minutes and 37 seconds. I do feel energetic today. Should we do some jazzercise? Do you remember back in the day, I used to do the Jane Fonda, it was called like something conditioning, and I would do it down in my basement this whole summer. This is true story. This is how I lost a lot of weight. Then I went back to school, and I dyed my hair all different, and I had lost like 40 pounds, and all of these girls in high school were like, who's he? And I'm like, girl, don't even worry about it. But anyway, I had done the Jane Fonda, the low impact one, VCR tape in my basement at my dad's house, and then I would swim 20 laps after that, and I would be like, lunge, and then she'd say, should we do 20 more? And I'd say, yes, let's do 20 more. Lunge, and lunge. That was 15-year-old Peter. I know that's hard to believe, okay? But anyway, all right, let's get into today's drama. Oh my Lord, people are sending me drama left and right. The first thing I want to say, and I'm just going to kind of talk about all these things, these are developing stories. There has been some stuff that has come out about Jeffree Star on Twitter. I'm not going to address it today. I'm not going to address it until it has come out or that it is confirmed or whatever. So don't be asking 50 million times why I haven't talked about it, okay, in my comment section. But I do want to say that I have received many, many messages from people who follow this stuff probably closer than I do, that this assistant of Jeffree Star's has unfollowed him and is not following Jeffree Star anymore. And so they're wondering what is going on behind the scenes. Allegedly, I have no idea if there's any truth to that. I don't know her. I don't know what her Twitter, Instagram handles are. I don't follow her. But I have literally received countless messages at this point about this, so there must be some truth to that. So I don't know, but people are watching that very, very closely about this assistant thing. It just seems to me like things are not great for Jeffree Star right now, and he's got more releases coming up, so it's like, you know, I don't know. At what point do you think maybe, like, even as a public figure or as a businessman, you kind of, like, fix everything that's going on in your life so that you have a solid foundation before you go forward? I mean, that would be my suggestion to anybody, right? It's like, when you've got all of this crazy stuff, like, friends of yours in the background that, like, their lives are not going great and your life isn't going great and you've had a lot of problems with dating and all, like, maybe, like, fix that foundation of your life before you go on and, I don't know, try to superimpose it onto other people. That's just my suggestion, right? But, like, it's not like he's going to listen to me. I think we know that by now. So, anyway, that was one thing that was sent to me. But I don't even really know a whole lot about that. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is another person that sent it to me as well. Okay, so that was a couple people. And then, let's get into the main drama today. Well, everybody wants me to talk about Smokey Glow's interview with Manny MUA. I haven't watched it in its entirety yet, but I will watch it and I will report on it. You know, it's interesting to me because a lot of people, I don't even like really want to put this out there because I'm sure well, I shouldn't probably say this, but I get a lot of people, well, I don't know how Smokey's going to feel about this. Hannah, I'm sorry if you are offended by this, but a lot of people are like, you and Hannah have similar, I get a lot of comments and DMs from people that are like, you and Hannah have kind of a similar way of looking at things. To me, that is a great compliment, if that's true. I think she is very, very thorough. I mean, her videos, let's just be for real, are 10 times more research than mine, but I do think that we kind of sit back objectively and look at things. But I love Hannah's videos. So I will watch that video in its entirety and see. You know, a lot of people are like, Manny has grown so much. I agree. I think Manny has grown. I don't need to, I mean, and I want to watch the video because I'm excited about seeing it, but I don't need to watch a video to believe that Manny has improved. Like, I've seen it witnessed in his actions in the last year. You know, I've seen him stay out of drama. Listen, I have specifically gone to he and Laura both and asked them for, like, this was like maybe a year and a half ago or a year ago, specifically asked them for, you know, like, responses about situations that were going on, and both of them were like, hey, listen, I don't want any part of the drama. I want to stay out of the drama. I'm not getting involved in it. I just want to run my business. They both said that, and I respect that. You know, like, they made the decision that, like, this is going to be about me, and I really think going forward in 2021, like, the people that can do that and stay out of all of that, I think are going to thrive to some extent. I think 2021, somebody asked me to do a predictions video, because I did a predictions video a couple years ago, and so much of it came true. Apparently, because I'm the psychic of the world, who knew? But anyway, no, I think it's just watching trends and being able to guess what's going to happen, you know? But I do think that in 2021, there's going to be this kind of return to people really enjoying more, I think, authentic, genuine, less industrialized, edited content. I think people are tired of it, you know? And so, anyway, before we get into the Morgan and Ryland thing, I want to go over here and read my Twitter, because I put up on Twitter, what should I talk about today? Because I want to see what people had to say. And I got 18 responses. Somebody said, I would love to hear your thoughts on Smokey Glow, Manny MUA interview compared to the Ryland Jeffree Star interview. Rant, the fact that you were the first one to call out Shade's weird return, love to see it, Beast. I mean, I saw it as soon as Shane started coming back on Instagram and posting stuff. Shane's not stupid. I mean, like, this is the thing. Shane may have made horrible mistakes in his life, but he's not a stupid businessman. He knows what he's doing. And this whole, like, manipulative selling tactic that he has, which is really like bad car salesman from, like, 1950s, this, like, oh, like, emotionally getting people invested, you know? I would respect him a lot more if he just come out and say, hey, why don't you buy my stuff? You know what I mean? That's why I don't BS on here. I'm like, a cameo from yours truly would make a great Christmas present. I mean, I'm not like, but you guys don't have to get one if you don't want to get one. You already know you don't have to get one, okay? And there's a lot of you out there that are like, yeah, no, I'm never going to be getting a cameo from Peter Monn. I could care less, right? I can't stand the dude. And then there's a lot of you out there that are nice enough to get one. So listen, I get it, right? But to then go in and be like, you guys don't have to buy my slimes. My slimes I've been working on for 2 years and blah, 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 whatever, okay? Which to me, quite frankly, that nobody wants to call this out for him. He didn't get interested in slimes until the whole JoJo Siwa thing, which let's not even get into that. But it was kind of a stolen idea. It's not even, and like, people have been doing, hell, Glitter Forever 17 Breland was making slimes before she was in a bathtub eating pizza with her Boobaliciouses in Pooh's house, okay? So this whole, like, slime thing that everybody's like, oh my god, these slimes are the most fantastic, it's old news to me, right? Shane's a salesman. That's all he is to me, is a salesman. That's why he got all upset and claimed to be on the bathroom floor, which we never did see him on the bathroom floor in a video, curled up in a ball. Remember when he tweeted that out? I'm literally on the bathroom floor in a ball because Jeffree told him that he was worth so much more with his merch. I mean, come on, it's a sales pitch. It's all about money. It's all about sales, blah, 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 whatever. So anyway, I mean, when I started seeing him come back and pushing the products, like, I was like, here we go. This is not a sincere return. Like, if you are pushing your products before you're concerned with the fan base that you have lost and giving them, like, any kind of, like, positive response to the questions that they've asked, or even to come out and say, listen, I'm not going to address you guys. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to address it. I'm just going to continue to come back. And if you guys like that, thank you. But if you're not. To not even, like, be respectful at all at the audience that has paved the road to be for you to be where you're at for the last 13 years, to me, it's disrespectful. It's rude. And so then to come back and just be pushing these products that he has on sale, whatever, you're a businessman, dude. Like, you're straight up a businessman, dude. Like, at this point, I don't respect you at all. Like, I don't, okay? And you can't even be authentic enough to come out and say, I just want to make some money. Or I just want to sell these things or whatever. But to be like, oh my god, I'm so excited about these slimes. I've been working on them for 2 years. Who'd care about some slimes? So anyway, that's what I think about all that. Somebody said, Jeffree movie, and I don't know about all that. A lot of people, like, drop stuff that I'm not going to talk about on this channel. There's certain things I don't talk about. Someone said, the lonely dog. Talk about Manny MUA and Smokey Glow's interview. They did. It was great and showed so much growth on Manny's part. Tasha said, I want a 2021 predictions video. Did you watch Smokey Glow's interview with Manny MUA? I would love to hear your thoughts. The Jeffree situation. Meg said, you still have a long way to go before 84 videos. Basically, that's what somebody speculated in the comment section of Ryland's podcast, that I would make 84 videos. Or however many videos they said you'd make on Ryland's podcast. Give it a try. Don't try me! Oh my Lord. Anyway. Okay. So let's get into this whole Morgan Adams thing. Now, I started getting messages about the fact that Morgan Adams started a new channel. Okay, congratulations. I think that's a great idea. I have 6 channels. Who would I be, okay, other than the biggest hypocrite on YouTube, if I was going to tell her it was stupid to start other channels? And you know what? I watched the first video that she did, and I was like, I don't have any issues with Morgan, okay? Like, I think Morgan's in a very uncomfortable situation because, like, Morgan has her own channel and she has all this. Now, quite frankly, I don't personally believe that Morgan would have gotten the attention. Hear me out, say this whole thing, okay? I don't believe that Morgan would have gotten the attention that she got had her brother not been dating Shane Dawson at that time, that Shane Dawson was the golden boy of YouTube, okay? That being said, I feel very differently about it than I do Ryland. Like, Ryland to me, I know there's a lot of you out there that love him. I'm just giving you my opinion, okay? It's very run-of-the-mill humor to me. He's not funny. He's like having, like, just one of my girlfriends around with me, and they're like, oh, ha, 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 you know? But do I think that it can carry an entire channel? No. I think people love Ryland because he dates Shane. And when Shane is in Ryland's videos, people watch them more. That's just the truth. That's been historically the truth. I've talked about it on this channel for a long time. But then I think Shane introduced the world to Morgan Adams because she started her channel around that time, whatever, right? And I think at that time, Morgan was something that a lot of people her age were looking for, you know? She's not this, like, perfect example of an Instagram model. She doesn't play into this whole, you know, like, I'm a YouTuber, blah, blah, blah. I mean, she doesn't play into that, right? And she's not self-deprecating necessarily, but she's honest about how she feels about herself. And I think she is what a lot of young women her age are. And I think she's very relatable. And I don't think without BSing anybody, right? Like, it doesn't seem like that. Although I'll tell you somebody else that has a different opinion. So maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. The other thing is I don't watch enough of Morgan's videos. I just really don't watch her videos. Apparently, it's not hard to keep up because she said she's only posted 10 videos on her main channel in the last year. It's just phenomenal to me and I'm not saying I'm the greatest videographer in the world. I don't ever claim to be. I know that I'm not. I know I don't edit. I know I don't do 50 jump cuts while I'm sitting in my car. Who'd care? It doesn't make a difference to me when I'm watching a video. But, you know, the fact that, like, I put out 4 to 6 videos a day, and some of these YouTubers are putting 10 videos out in a year, and let's just be for real, okay? I've watched some of these videos. That one was her in a car, okay? It's not so highly edited that it would take her a month to put that video out. So I'm just like, what are these YouTubers doing? And then they want to complain about their lives on top of it. And this is what drives me crazy. I'm like, you literally were handed a life beyond your wildest dreams, okay? You're making millions of dollars in sponsorships. You're making millions of dollars in AdSense views. And don't let anybody tell you that AdSense money is not good, because that's crap. You're literally making all this money. You're getting free trips. She went on a free brand trip and complained about how people were not very nice to her. You know, it's on and on and on. And I'm like, you guys want to complain about this? And there are people out there literally working 3 jobs, okay? Like, I really don't have a lot of patience for it. I just don't. For these YouTubers that want to complain about how hard their job is. Get over it. There are YouTubers that have been out there just as long as you have. She's been on YouTube for less than 2 years, okay? There are people that have been on YouTube for 13 years and have 500 subscribers or 100 subscribers and are still busting their butts, putting out videos every day. But the one thing is your job to do. You can't do it but 10 times a year. Okay. So she comes out and says she's always wanted to do Vlogmas, and she's kind of doesn't really feel like she's on this channel anymore, and she doesn't really, like, she's like, I don't really know what to do with this channel. Now, I will tell you, when she was talking about this, I totally related to it, okay? And that was how I started my vlog channel 40 years ago, which I have vlogged every day for an hour to an hour and a half for the last 4 years, with the exception of a week after my dog died last year. So, you know, the fact that she finds it so difficult to vlog for 25 days straight for Vlogmas, to somebody like me, and where she's gonna just drive around in a car and do these kind of like sitting in the bed with her cat and whatever, I'm kind of like, girl, it's the only thing you have to do, okay? Seriously, it's the only thing you have to do. Like, let's not act like this is the most difficult thing in the entire world. So I go watch her new channel. Well, now let's talk about this. This is interesting, isn't it? Okay, So if you go watch her new channel, which is just called Morgan Vlogs, her new channel currently has 256,000 subscribers, okay? And she has on there 5 videos. So her first video was 4 days ago. It was 22 seconds. She then has tasting, drive-through holiday milkshakes and giveaway with Ryland. Now, I will tell you, like I said, she ain't gonna listen to me. Morgan, I don't think that Ryland being in your daily vlogs, I know he's your brother, throw him in there every once in a while, but if he's gonna be your mainstay co-host, I don't know that that's a smart idea. I just don't. I don't think people are loving Ryland right now. And that's just my 2 cents about it. And you know, in watching it, like there's a part of Morgan that is so relatable and does seem kind of authentic to me. But then you throw Ryland in the mix and he's very like, ha ha, look at me, ah ha ha, joke about this dress in Target. It's just not funny to me. And it pulls away, like, you literally can tell the difference. Like, I was watching her second vlog, the taste testing or whatever it is, or when they go to Target or something. And, like, she's driving and she's talking, and I'm like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, Ryland comes into it, and it's like, it's not interesting. But if you go to it, she's had five videos up in 4 days, right? And she currently has 256,000 videos. Ryland Adams has been doing the sip now for, you know what, couple weeks, and he has 141,000 views. So Morgan started, and she literally almost doubled him within a week in subscribers, which is crazy. And maybe it's because she's doing these giveaways, who knows, but I doubt it. I think it's because she has a completely different audience. So Morgan's going to be completely fine. But I don't know that I'm really surprised. I mean, we're talking about Shane Dawson. People want to act like, why are we continuing to talk about this and whatever. Shane Dawson literally pulled 30 million, 20 million views a video, okay? And when he was in a video with Ryland, it would be through the roof. And he has a couple videos on there that are like 500,000-700,000 views, right? But like nothing compared to what he did. I mean, Vlogger of the Year. Ryland Adams was Vlogger of the Year, okay? And his channel has got 141,000 subscribers on it. That's not great. You know, what do you guys think that's about? That's really interesting to me, you know? I'd like to know. I wanted to read this thing. Hold on just a second. So I saw that one of my favorite people in the entire world, okay, Mel Sparkles, who's on TikTok. She makes her own hats. I love her so much. I've talked about her over here before. I will link her TikTok below, and I will also link, I'll link her Twitter and her TikTok below. She's fantastic. So anyway, I noticed that she like all of her TikTok she also puts on Twitter. And she put this TikTok up, and she was like, and I hadn't watched all of Morgan's videos, and I went back and I started watching this one that she's talking about. She's talking about her crying in her video, and she's like, I'm real over it, and you know what you're doing by crying, and you're trying to just pull attention, and blah, 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 whatever. And I was like, this is interesting, because most people say that they really, really relate to Morgan, right? So I reached out to Mel, because Mel's a good Judy. Hey, Mel, I want everybody to go follow her TikTok and her Twitter, because she's hilarious. So I said to her, hey, I'm going to make my video about Morgan's new channel. Wanted to see if you wanted to give me a clear statement on what you meant about her content. And so she said, yes, of course. Did you mean on her content as an ex-fan or in general? And then she said her content. Morgan has the formula that is clear between her, Ryland, and Shane. They make these moves in hot situations when people are mad to gain sympathy from followers, which works short term, which is totally true, okay? So whenever anybody is mad at the three of them, they come out and they do something completely sympathetic. And it's actually not just like a Shane move or Morgan and Ryland. It's actually kind of like an OG YouTuber view. If you've noticed, okay? Whenever YouTubers are getting a lot of heat, they always come up with something totally sympathetic, and it's like, stay off me. Jeffree Star does this too, okay? Whenever Jeffree Star is going through something really, really horrible, he either comes out and he releases like a Cash App giveaway, or he talks about that he's going through something really, really horrible in his personal life, and then you never, and he always says, I'll tell you guys more about it later, but then you never hear what it is, which means, was there anything ever to begin with? You know, so like Jeffree's done that with family members and you never know at the time, is it true or is it not? Which, I mean, if you're using, I don't know, it's just like, I have issues with that. So, so then she says, in reality, they both, her and Ryland, made a new channel to create a distance from the old content, and I totally agree with that. She said, I don't believe anymore that it is not calculated, and I don't think that it is any different than Shane moving from channel to channel. It's a way of reaching new audience without showing them videos associated to problematic people. Like the Trisha Paytas video in the beginning, when of COVID, everyone was upset with Morgan and Trisha, like them being together. Her and Ryland's videos were dumpster driving, making fun of it, and a new channel. No new audience sees that, and I think that's true. It's like, you know, nobody's like the new people that are watching Morgan are going to be the super fans and whatever. They're not going to be like holding her. So it's like, let's switch it over to a new channel, right? Which, if you're going to keep content on both channels, is fine. But like, I'm going to be really honest with you. When I was watching these new videos that are Vlogmas on this Morgan Vlogs channel, there's literally nothing different about the content on Morgan's old channel versus Morgan's new channel, the Morgan Vlogs. Like, what was the point of starting a more, like, that was my question. So when I saw that Mel said this, I was like, she's absolutely right. Like, what was the need to start this new channel? The content, the videos are exactly the same. It's the exact kind of same thing that you do on both channels. So when you say that you want to get rid of this channel because people expect so much from you and you don't know what to do on it anymore, because that seemed very real and very genuine when she was saying that to me. But the more I thought about it and I started watching her vlogs on her vlog channel, I was like, well, really all that you're doing is putting it up on it would be like me uploading my drama videos on my BookTube channel. I mean, okay, but like, it doesn't make any, well, that would be completely different, wouldn't it? I guess. But you know what I mean? I mean, it'd be me like starting a channel called Peter Monn 2. But then I continue to do drama videos, even though, like I said, like, oh, I'm so tired of it over here. I'm going to go do something different. And then I'm going to do drama videos over on Peter Monn 2. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? I don't get it. So is she doing it because she's afraid of the backlash that she's going to get from this Shane and Ryland stuff? Then why put Ryland in all your videos? It's like... and apparently she says in one of these videos, now I didn't catch this, but somebody sent this to me that she says, we used to have all these people around us, now it's just us, or something like that. I didn't catch that. And people were saying that she was shading Garrett and Andrew because they're not around anymore. I don't know if that's true. I didn't see that in the video. If you guys can let me know what video that is, I will talk about it, but I didn't see that in there. But I got sent that by quite a few people, so it must exist on one of these videos. But it's like, I don't know, like, and is your only person in your life Ryland? Is that why, I mean, you can't vlog by yourself? Because she's much more enjoyable by herself than she is with Ryland. And I understand that he's her brother and stuff like that. But it's like, at the same time, if you're moving because of like, you're over, I don't know. I have a really hard time with YouTubers that have been literally handed everything. I mean, Morgan Adams is literally the American dream of YouTube, and she's not happy with it. And it's like, I guess it's a good example of you can have everything that you want and you're still not happy, you know what I mean? And she talks a lot about like going to therapy and things, and I think that that's really important. I think she normalizes that, and I think that that's, you know, an important piece of all of that. But it's like, at the same time, like, could you have some gratitude for, I mean, I just practiced 28 days of gratitude on my Peterisms channel. I get like 500 views a video on that channel, okay? And I love that channel. So could you maybe find a little bit of gratitude for the fact that you have millions and millions of subscribers that are literally paying your bills and giving you the greatest life you ever had? Because I appreciate every one of you that chooses to watch my videos every day. I mean, that means the world to me. You know, I can't, just the fact that I woke up and I'm 48 years old and I get to do this on a daily basis is just beyond to me. And I have a life beyond my wildest dreams. So, you know, I don't know. It's just like, it's crazy to me, the lack of appreciation that some of these people have, you know, and the lack, I feel like, of respect that they owe their audiences. I don't know. I could be wrong. But, it's interesting to me. I don't know. And like I said, I don't watch her closely enough to know. So please let me know what you think in the comment section below. I will also link Mel and her stuff, so go check her out. And I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.